Hello and welcome back to the Metropole Grid. My name is Andre.
And I'm Benoit.
And thanks for tuning in. This is the second game of the Randolph Cube draft. This is also the first game in which you get to see what I have built out of those 40 corp cards.
I'm really excited to see it.
Yo, it's like a proper good deck.
Yep. But with different cards that wouldn't be able to make it in a constructed deck because of influence. Just because of influence.
Sadly, I don't think there's anything my deck is doing that is unreasonable to see out of an HB deck. If you saw the corp draft, you might want to go back and watch that first, just because you can now see what that produced, and all those individual choices have created a large mess, which is kind of cool to see the butterfly effect there. But I am running 3 efficiency committees and 3 shipment from Sanzans.
Yep.
In theory, I have a fast advance deck. I can't believe I got all 6 of those cards.
But you have to start slow with your efficiency committee.
Oh,
your first efficiency committee is going to be hard to score.
Yes.
But then it's going to go
Econ, I think, is the problem.
Yep.
But
I think your ice is pretty cheap, though.
Yeah, I think the most expensive ice might be Grim.
Yeah, 5 is probably your
which is not something you res unless it's going to do something. So there's that, I guess.
It's not too bad.
Yeah. On the right side, we have Patrick. You've probably heard Patrick's voice maybe in the past. He's been on this channel before. A really fun player. I have no idea what his runner is. That's kind of the excitement of draft. He could be running stealth. Somebody is running stealth.
Yep.
Someone has to, right?
Someone has to.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fun. But let's do this. I think we both took the mulligan. I do have some ice. Let's put some ice. Probably take a credit. Oh, Patrick tried to mandatory draw. He's not very good at Netrunner, so this kind of stuff happens. Private contracts is going out. I'm not worried that he's going to trash that, let alone... marked accounts. Okay, yeah, let's leave HQ open. That's fine.
So it's not really a competitive match, so that's why you were able to, like...
Oh, yeah.
Undo one action.
Yeah, you can undo your whole turn.
That's common in Montreal.
Well, it's common in friend... This is a bar. Like, we've been drinking. It's been a lot of fun. But so the Armitage is coming to come out. I am leaving HQ open. That is either a bluff or the fact that there honestly is nothing good in HQ.
And if he spends his turn just accessing cards, he
I'm
gets information though.
But, yeah, that's true. But nothing in my hand, I think, is too big of a deal whether he sees.
It's probably gonna set him back a couple like credits and stuff if he just pokes for information.
So it looks like he's going to draw some cards, take some money.
Ooh, now you have an agenda though.
Do have that first piece of ice. Agendas. Now I have 2 agendas in hand.
There you go.
Let's throw something out on there. And, if he takes both of those agendas, he's at 4 out of 6.
Yep, that's bad.
Important to know, in draft, you only play to 6 agenda points. So a 2-pointer is a bit more of a problem than you might be used to.
I wonder what the ice is in front of HQ. I haven't checked it.
It's always troll.
It's only a troll?
Troll goes on HQ.
You're trolling someone to get 4 points?
If you have HQ, you put a troll in front of HQ. No matter what, it becomes annoying.
Imp is hard because he might go for HQ now.
Yeah,
just to see cards and trash them.
It looks like he's going to save himself 5 credits and imp that marked accounts. That's pretty reasonable. And then take some money.
Another shipment.
2 shipments. Not much to do with them. I don't have the ice to make a scoring remote.
Okay.
But Caprice will help. Now, if he does run through that troll, he will lose a click.
Yep.
You know what? I don't think I encountered a lot of people. You can run through troll last click.
That's the wording we had issues with.
Yeah, right? I think you can. No, but if you can't, you can't pay.
Yeah.
So, if he could run last click into my HQ with that imp token, that's pretty scary. I think I'm going to throw something into the remote just to kind of bait him that way. It draws attention off of HQ. Armitage code busting is doing quite some work. He has taken, 8 credits off of that maybe? Ninja will come out. Ninja is actually one of the worst breakers of dealing with Grim. It's like 7 credits, I think.
It's really bad.
Yeah, it's rough. And another piece of ice going out there on the scoring remote. I think I can now probably res that. Yeah, and take some money on it. So pressure is on. He does have the imp token.
Yeah.
So he could come there and trash it for free, but 2 pieces of ice seems like a lot.
And with Caprice in your end as well, so you could start a scoring remote.
Oh, very soon. Once that money goes down, I think we're going to go scoring.
Of course.
Ace-Off's Pawn Shop is an interesting occlude and pretty good off of the bat with the Armitage.
Oh, yeah, with Armitage and Imp. Oh, it's so good. It's great in his deck right now.
I didn't see any Ace-Offs.
He threw away an Aurora, so you know that there is something else to break in his hand.
Yeah, probably a Fractor in hand. That looks like a battering ram. which, you know what, it's been a while since I played Core.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and reevaluate Battering Ram. Is that a good card? Yeah. It's 2MU, right?
The problem is that it's 5 to install, which is in the mid-high range.
Yeah.
And then it costs you more to break. Like it's not like it's gonna be free like Morningstar or
right.
an Atman at the right amount. It's just like you pay.
Yeah. It does retain strength if you want to stack barriers, which is something that shapers you can really easily abuse against a lady type build.
Yep.
But looks like that Ram is going to come out. So now we have 2 breakers on the table, poking R&D. That will be the Himitsu, which 2 credits to break. That might be the beginning of the problem of the Battering Ram. Single axis does give me a Shadow. That again is really annoying for Ninja. That's 5 credits if you want to break everything. Not so good.
It's really fun to watch a game where we see cards that we don't usually use
in combinations that you'll never see too. And it seems like the good turn is just to install a piece of ice and then take 4 credits.
Yeah. But you need to start a scoring server as soon as possible.
So
because Patrick, of Troll.
Yeah. Patrick is clever. Things are probably piling up in HQ now. You want to grab something. There's a lot of these moments where somebody leans in to read a card because nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah. Troll? What is Troll?
You lose
Am I getting Troll?
Get an access to a shipment from Sansan, and he's actually going to imp that.
Yeah. He's scared.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on board with that.
And he also wants to sell his imp, so I believe that anything you would have installed, accessed, you would have trashed.
However, as soon as he did use that imp token, I daily business showed.
Yep.
On the basis that I want the card. I have drawn the lab dog, I think that's what that animation showed. I wasn't paying enough attention. And now with that private contracts down, we can install advanced something into that remote. If there's a code gate there, it might be okay.
I think there's 1 Grim for sure.
There's definitely a Grim on the innermost slot, which is not something you want on the innermost slot.
But it's also pretty expensive to break.
Right, but you're gonna take an agenda.
Yeah, but you have Caprice.
Oh, yeah. I need more clicks to set
Caprice.
that up. Yeah. Looks like I'm just going to take some money. That should be pretty obvious that there is something in hand on the way that I kind of stuttered a bit.
Yeah, but at the same time, you did not overprotect HQ.
That's true. You're
that just
is
trolling.
Actually pretty big. Haha. Gordian Blade. It looks like Patrick did find the other Gordian Blade in the draft, and now he has the core rig. That is core set rig.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty good breaker.
Pretty good core set rig. Just maybe a corroder, I think, is the best he could have done.
Was Battering Ram in the core?
Yeah, totally. Remember. That was Shaper's Fractor.
Okay.
Looks like it just Shadow into Himitsu Baku, and I'm gonna get the money. We're gonna play a bit of a trace. He does have that Aesops he might want to protect, but it looks like we're gonna take the tag, and boom. Cool. 3 cards on the Maker's Eye.
Ooh,
dang.
No.
And oh yeah, I thought it was an index thing, so I handed him 3 cards for some reason. This is gonna get clumsy. Shipment from Sansan, and 1 Maker's Eye already halfway to winning.
That's rough.
That's really rough.
Your market account or something, your agenda is now a 4-3.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? He has a crash space.
There you go. Removing tags.
He actually got one of those.
All right.
It was pretty good. He might think that I'm on our R&D locked at this point, but I do have 4 points of agendas and quite good ones in hand too.
Mm-hmm. And daily business show, which is going to continue to tick down. He did break the bank on that run, which is going to buy me a huge window, especially an important window to start scoring. Yeah. I feel like your remote server is pretty strong right now. Yep. Just having Caprice, even if the ice
it doesn't matter what it is.
It really doesn't matter.
Pretty good.
And you're gonna score
the efficiency committee, and we're off.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Let's do it. Let's do fast advance.
You trashed one of your shipments.
I think I have another in hand. Yep, I have 2 in hand. We can fast advance a Nisei.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Exciting stuff.
I might be forgetting to do daily business show because of how excited I am. I also have an archive memories that lets me recur one of my fast advance pieces. Pretty good.
Pretty good. You did it. 3 shipment in the draft.
It can happen. That mem chip is good Aesop's fodder. Even the crash space, I think you could just Aesop's away.
Oh yeah.
Market research.
3 points. Doesn't matter at that point.
No, he cleared tags.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the
but it also doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
So you put it underneath, and
we're gonna install, and that click counter is gonna grow a bit.
With all these clicks, let us do something. Double shipment from Sansan to score an Nisei.
Yeah, Nisei.
That's draft.
There you go. That's drafting.
That is never going to happen. Wow.
Shipment from Sansan and Nisei in normal.
Jeez. If I can find another 3-2 or a 4-2 and then get 1 or 2 of those shipments from, I can win out of hand.
Yep. Well, you need a 3-2 and because you only have one counter left on your efficiency committee.
Yeah, that's true. I have an archive memories. Let's see what I can do with that. Interns, errand boy. Looks like I'm going to take that errand boy.
Make R&D more taxing, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Looks like I'm just going to money it up.
Yeah.
He did jump up. Patrick does have 10 credits now, which is a bit faster than I thought.
Win. Access on R&D, and that's it.
He just needs I don't think I'm running any 3-pointers, but...
Cost him, what, 2 credits?
2 credits.
Access R&D?
Yep.
Another Maker's Eye, or just...
Same old thing, Maker's Eye. Indexing. Maybe. Looks like we're going to poke R&D again. The Shadow is going to make me some bank. We'll do another trace. I think it's cheaper for him to lose the trace with the crash space. 2 credits is going to see him an Enigma.
Yep. So now you know no multi-access for R&D right now.
Right now we're safe.
So he's drawing afterward, which is always weird. Always like if you're going to run R&D, unless you don't play any multi-access, run like draw first and run
no matter
afterward.
What, drawing, you should be drawing.
Yeah, unless what you see on R&D is going to matter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, it's very good practice to plan out your turn, and then if you realize one of the parts in your turn is draw, figure out when that should be. If that should be at the beginning or the end. Looks like I'm going to put some ice onto that R&D. I need to protect R&D just because there are no more agendas in my hand.
Yep.
If I'm going to win, it's going to come out of the R&D. The Daily Business Show does help a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might as well just go in and trash it for 4. I'm wondering why.
It would be a huge help.
It would be helpful.
Yeah. Selling those mem chips off to the pawn shop, that is not too bad. That's 2 credits a pop. That'll do. Looks like we have a rook.
A rook.
Nice.
Yep.
That server has become... That's a 4 credit extra cost on server and a forged activation order. That is a combo. I like that.
That's so cool.
That's pretty good. So that's Eli is actually going to cost me 5 credits.
Makes sense.
And let's keep at it. Shamrock Chimera.
Chum in front of... No, it's not...
Chum in front of Biroids is not the best.
Good. Not good.
No. But hey, let's trash that.
Overinstall. With maybe... I
think it's a Chum.
Fenris? Chum?
Oh, maybe Fenris. Yeah, Fenris is good.
Maybe. Doesn't really matter with the
bad pub?
With the...
No, Fenris has an end to run. That will cost him 4 to 5 credits Caprice? To break. Oh, yeah, exactly. Well, he just can't do it twice, right?
Yeah.
So there's a Caprice in there, and I have a Nisei token, which makes that server kind of problematic.
Yep, impossible.
Not impossible, but improbable.
Improbable, yes. Modded to install
an Omnidrive. Interesting. I have never played that card before. I think there are some things you could do with it, probably. It helps on the MU. It does give you a recurring credit. I have drawn an Architect.
Yep.
Going to put that on HQ. Not much to protect, but might distract.
Yep. Put the pressure elsewhere, maybe.
Because R&D is where the game is right now. If I can get a 3-for-2, we are going to fast advance out next turn. A 4-for-2 actually would be safe in that server. I don't even need a fast advance.
The problem right now is to know when to use Nisei counter. Like, if he runs R&D, are you using it, waiting?
Only if it's a Maker's Eye.
Only if it's...
Or an indexing.
So you keep it, you don't have any 3 points, I believe.
No, I was lucky enough to avoid that.
I had to play all of them, I think.
Really?
Not all 5, but
Some?
I had like 1-pointers and the rest was mostly 5 trees.
Okay. We're going to hit a troll. He's not going to boost, and he's not running last click, so that troll is actually going to take a click out of him. Going to access that Eli does not provide a lot of information.
But your plan worked. You put an ice
it did work,
HQ
and I didn't res that ice.
He ran, lost a click.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I think that was you, Benoit, asking about the Nisei.
Maybe.
And I was like, yeah, you know what? I fast advanced that Nisei. That's the thing. And that is the next efficiency committee. We're on.
Not going to be scored now, but you can install it because it's with a Caprice, which
I can install advance.
I would install. He's been running HQ for a couple turns.
No, he only does the first run in a while.
Yep.
It looks like I'm going to put another ice on that server. That actually kind of advertises that I have something in hand.
I think a lot of the times when I'm building a remote server, it means that I want to put something in it.
Yeah. Might have been just better to just put the thing in the server.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see.
And score it next turn instead of like playing 2 more turns.
Playing an extra turn. Aesop's Pawn Shop is going to sell his friend's apartment. And we're going to poke R&D. And stacking those sentries is really effective.
Yep.
With Errand Boy, those subroutines fire in order. So you can decide credit card and then just credit card. Yep. So I'm going to draw the first card. I actually think I drew an agenda. And that's good because I pulled that off the top of R&D. Yep. I'm going to take 2 credits. The Shadow is going to get me some money. Patrick's going to take the tag. And for single access, it is just a hedge fund. Ooh. Not too bad. So I think, pretty sure. Yeah, I drew an accelerated beta test.
Errand Boy.
Yeah, Errand Boy.
If you draw the first card and if it's not an agenda, you
keep drawing?
Keep drawing?
I don't know. I thought for sure I was going to draw one of them just for fun, just to see what would happen.
Yeah.
But
I love Errand Boy. I think
it's really cool. It's the only problem with low strength ice is the parasite
but with
problem.
a meta like draft?
With draft, it's totally okay.
Yep.
Hedge fund into Turing, probably going to take the hedge fund. That Turing
not going to matter, I think.
Too useful. Can I fast advance?
I think so. Unless there's a clot coming out of nowhere.
No, I'm going to install advanced and take a shipment. Yeah, because I don't have any shipments in hand. I can't fast advance.
I thought you had 1 remaining. But 1 was trashed and you used 2 for efficiency.
Yeah. So if Patrick runs on their remote and does steal it, that's fine because I can fast advance next turn.
You can Caprice and then end the run with DC and then he has to rerun.
But just saying, if he does get it, I'm okay. If he does, you're okay. Yeah. So I'm considering about this. You do have to look at the numbers because he's going to have to run that server at least twice. Let's res that Fenris, which is pretty expensive. It's going to be 4 credits just to not end the run. He does have a bad pub, but you do not get the bad pub until your next run starts.
Well, you do get the bad pub, but the credits that you gain from having bad pubs is only when you initiate a run.
Right. Okay, so that's a technical answer. Pipeline is lost from hand. Not that it matters. And here I do learn that Chum in front of Eli is actually not that bad.
It's okay.
Because clicking through it is going to help.
Yes. Because of Nisei and Caprice.
Yeah. Oh, I do have to res the Caprice. Oh, he's on the Chum, so I do have a window. Cool. So that's a Caprice. We are going to play a side game. And let's do it. The red fog descends on us all.
Just to save your Nisei counter.
Yeah, and this is going to save a Nisei counter. Even if I lose this, he cannot... I don't think he
he has enough money.
No, it's going to be expensive.
Yep.
0 to 0 is fine.
There you go. So use your Nisei.
Nisei counter is going to end the run.
And I don't think he has enough. 1 click remaining. There's no way.
1 click remaining.
I'm not doing the math because I don't have all the numbers in front, but it looks like it's... Okay. Because you can always put 2 on Caprice.
It's going to cost him 7 to break the whole server.
Exactly.
And then
Caprice for
Caprice
1
is 1 for 1. Yep. So that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. And he has the bad pub though. So Caprice for 2.
Oh yeah, Caprice for 2 is the only way. He will take 3 net damage and another brain though, so he might just die. Oh no, actually he wouldn't. Yeah, he would die. Oh no, if he doesn't break the Chum, Eli's strength 5. So it's even more expensive.
It's plus 3 strength?
2 strength, 3 net damage.
Strength 6 then.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's expensive.
Looks like just to show off, I am going to score the accelerated beta test.
Yay.
Because why not?
There you go. Good game.
Yeah, hey, that's so cool. Fast advance. That actually worked pretty well.
But that's what we were saying. You build your deck and you would love to see all these things happening, and you can prove that it's actually happening in draft when you get your cards.
It can totally happen. Well, hey, thanks so much for watching. We have a couple more draft games coming in from this nice night at Randolph.
All right.
Enjoy.
Thanks
for watching. Ciao.